Well, I first heard about the idea for the Vroengard Academy from Random House, who came up with the concept to begin with. I love these sorts of puzzles and games myself, so it just seemed like a really cool thing to do to help get the news out about Brissinger and get everyone excited about it. I had a couple of some contact with the game developers early in the process, and I got to provide a lot of information about names and people and places and events and timelines, so that was nice to be included, and I think they've been very faithful to the world. And I certainly hope that people have been enjoying the game, because I think it's a nice introduction to the land and will help, convey some interesting new information to people who are already fans of the series. The Vroengard Academy, of course, the events of the game take place prior to the events of the cycle, the inheritance cycle, in the years leading up to the fall of the Dragon Riders. And one of the disadvantages, actually, of the books that I write is that in order to keep the pacing interesting in the story, there's a vast amount of information that I've been unable to work into the stories. Back history, timelines, interesting tidbits about the various races. In fact, in Brissinger alone, there was a very interesting side story that I had to cut just so the story wouldn't get bogged down as a whole. But there are all sorts of things that I would love to see people to be able to explore one day, or put to use in a larger game or some other expanded version of the world of Alagasia. And I know there are a lot of authors, and especially fantasy authors nowadays, who are really enjoying the opportunities that technology has provided to do this. And it's something that I'm hoping to remain involved in the future. As far as my plans after the series are concerned, I have a whole bunch of stories lined up, and my plan is to take a bit of a break after the series is done and then plow through. This is my goal, is I want to try as a test for myself to see if I can write 3 to 4 short to medium length stories, novellas/books, back to back in a couple of months. I don't know if I can do it, but I really want to try.